What's up, dog collectors, hobbyists, fabsome besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Today, let's check a few things off our to-do list. I have very slowly been twisting this Barbie Basics doll's hair. This is what she looked like when I first got her. Her hair was a mix between loose curly hair and twist. I just wanted her to have twist. So over the last 2 months or so, I've just been twisting a little bit every day with water. And I just finished. I love twist and locks, so I take every opportunity to give them to my dolls. Now she needs a body. I'm going to use the original body from the You Create Barbie Basics Deluxe Kit 4. So let's pull off her head and add the new one. And let's tone down this pink a little with some watered down brown paint. And of course, I lined her lips. Then let's add a little watered down mauve to try to blend it. I even added a little brown paint for eyeshadow. To again tone down some of that pink, I added a tiny drop of black paint, then touched it with a little gold to make it look like her nose is pierced. I also darkened her eyes a little and sealed her lips with watered down Mod Podge to get the look that I want. Okay, now I am loving her so much more. Since we already have our black paint out, we might as well paint a new cat. I've been painting some of my cat figures black so I can have the same little cat moving around in the background of the videos in different poses. I have some inexpensive cat figures with interesting paint jobs, so I just paint them black because I can be more consistent this way with a simple black cat. Paint the eyes yellow, add a little muted pink in the ears to add another pose to my black cat collection. And now I have 4 different poses, and I'm just going to keep painting more when I get the chance. I want to add gold buckles onto these shoes. I'm using acrylic paint to add those tiny little details to make our minis pop. Speaking of minis, there is a Mini Brands purse that I have been trying to find. And I bought a couple Zuru Mini Brands Fashion Series 4 capsules on sale for $4.99. I thought that was a pretty good price. And since I'm hunting for that pink purse, I thought, let's give it a try. This week has kind of been all about fashion anyway, since we've been checking out the You Create Barbie Basics, so why not continue with a few accessories? Here's the collector's guide. This is the purse that we're looking for. However, this one could be pretty cute with our neutral collection, so let's see what we got. We have 2 bags. In the first one we find, ooh, a magazine. It has a little animated character vibe. There's a picture on the back and little pictures inside. Then we have black and gold sandals and a bracelet. The bracelet can fit a Barbie and the sandals too. However, they look a little large, but they are staying on. But we can probably add them to our wardrobe. In the second bag, we find a black and gold mini fashion bag. It's made out of a faux leather, has a quilted pattern, ribbon straps, and a gold-colored chain and charm on the side. It's an easy fit with the dolls. I think it totally works with this ribbed outfit. Let's open another one. Mini Fashion is definitely one of my favorite Mini Brands lines because so many of the pieces are compatible with the dolls. And those little fabric purses just add a little something extra to our wardrobe. Oh, this bag is kind of cute, but I didn't know it was lavender, although I can kind of see it now. We have a lavender and black tote with a black strap. Here it is with the doll, and our accessories are a pair of sneakers with painted details and laces. They are staying on my classic Barbie, and I could probably even use them with a pair of socks. We get another mini magazine. Here's the front, here's the back, and it has different pictures on the inside. And we get green sunglasses that can fold up. Speaking of socks, I got some doll socks from Elite Doll World on Etsy. I've been meaning to try these on, so let's do it right now. I got a pair in black, gray, white, pink, and long socks in a darker gray. I also got a little outfit, which is a long sleeve floral top and a pleated blue plaid skirt. Here it is with the long gray socks, and then the shorter ones. Let's see if we can get the shoes on. Yeah, we can, and it's a nice fit. What do you think about the black socks? Here's the gray and the pink. They are totally helping to keep the shoe secure. And since we're already distracted, if you've been eyeing this set online, we're going to check it out. It's the U-Pins Simple Long Skirt Sweater. Not sure why it's called a skirt because it's a dress. We're getting 4 for $8.99. It has a high neckline, sleeves, and it's pretty narrow at the bottom, so walking may not be an option. I have red, black, white, and gray. It's made out of a ribbed fabric that's kind of similar to the one we use to make our tube tops, but the hem doesn't have a stretch and some of the stitches pulled while I was getting their hands through. It velcros in the back, there's some raw edges in the back, but for about $2.25 a dress, it's not that bad. Just take care to not let the Velcro touch the fabric because it might snag. The Velcro is sewn on with 2 stitches. It is a thin Velcro. For the price, I think it's a nice fit on an original Barbie. Some fit a little more snug than others. The bottom of the dress reaches past the knee. This red one looks pretty good with the black Mini Brands purse. And I like the black dress with the lavender bag. But I personally won't store my dolls in the black or red dress just because I'm always worried about staining. And if we have more fabric that is stretchy, maybe we can make something similar. I take a rectangle of the cream fabric and fold it in half with the good side on the inside. Place the doll on top and trace around it. I remove the doll, then at the point under the arm, I went up a little at an angle. So on the line drawn under the arm, I'm doing a back stitch. If you need help with the back stitch, check out our You Create Barbie Basics Part 2 video. I sewed all the way down both sides, then trim off the excess, leaving a seam allowance. Place it on a doll and see how it fits. Now let's cut 2 rectangles. For sleeves, let's cut the top corner at an angle, so when we open it up, it looks kind of like this. Fold over and hem the bottom with a back stitch. Sew up the sides. I flip the sleeve inside out, place it inside of the dress, and line up the edges. Then sew it on with a back stitch. I sewed along the 2 sides and left the top open. Once both sleeves have been sewn on, pull the sleeves out. Then I fold over and hem the top, hem the bottom, and I think it's done! I used a back stitch everywhere, so hopefully it's still stretchy. I flip it inside out, carefully place it onto the doll, and we've got our own little ribbed dress. I did change the neckline a little, but this dress has no Velcro. It's finished all the way around. I do have to be careful getting it onto the doll, but now we have a new piece for our wardrobe completely sewn by hand. But back to what we're supposed to be doing, which is looking for that purse. We totally got distracted and made some doll clothes. Although today hasn't been bad. I found a few purses that were not in my collection. Oh, and the denim boots! I finally found them. They're kind of a dark denim with brown stitching. I got a little button detail on one and not the other. There are little belt loops at the top. We have a cuff and a denim boot underneath with a black sole. Let's place them on a Barbie. I have a few loose threads, but I'm glad I finally found them. I also got pink lipstick and sunglasses with gold details, which I'm going to add to our sunglasses collection. And in the bag, we find... I think that's it. Yes! It's the bag! Okay, so the bag itself is plastic, but we do have some gold painted details, and the strap is a faux leather. We have a faux button on the side with a magnet, and a cell phone holder on the other side that looks like you could actually put stuff in it. And this opens as well. Here it is with our doll. And yeah, we found it! Let's open one more, because why not? I mean, it's already here, so might as well see what's inside. Opening the first bag, we find, oh, that purse again. It's the metallic pink kind of lavender bag with the bows. I've gotten this one before, And our accessories are the lavender and yellow scarf, fuzzy shoes that can fit the dolls, and a plastic bear charm that we can attach to the purse. And I think we did pretty good today. I customized a doll and a cat, made a new dress, and opened a few mini brands. Yeah, overall, I would say it's a pretty productive day. Thank you for joining us while we found the mini brands purse we've been searching for. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!